say look before you leap, but I say lurk before you sleep.
Welcome back to tonight's second feature. A throwback B-movie from the 1950s named Monochrome.
My fellow Americans, my fellow Earthlings, this past week has been an unprecedented time in the history of our planet. The arrival of these mysterious strangers, our place in the universe must seem a bit more uncertain. What should not be uncertain, however, is the indomitable spirit of this great nation.
Heavens to Betsy!
We do not yet know the intentions of these cosmic tourists. But let me be clear. We will not be a scrap heap for Neptunian ne'er-do-wells, nor will we be a platter for pod people from Pluto. My father was a pessimist. He met my mother, who was an optimist. And together, they authored a truism born of their opposing ideals, which I have lived my life by. Any act of kindness will be met with hospitality. However, any act of hostility will be met in kind.
Holy smokes! Do you know what this means?
That you're not going to prom with Bobby Miller?
Oh, Connie, Bobby Miller? I'm too busy scanning the stars to shimmy and shake at some souped-up sock hop.
Petey Johnson gave me his class jacket. I think that means we're going steady.
Oh, ain't this a bite? I need to keep this telescope steady.
Bet you wouldn't be too busy if it was Tommy Monroe asking you to prom.
Well, you star quarterback. And I told ya, I do like to scan the stars.
Maybe Joey McCarty was right after all. There could be a Soviet squadron here trying to pulverize our patriotism.
No way, Gene. That's too sophisticated for the Reds. There's no way no two-bit Ruskies getting to outer space before us.
Don't get your beehive in a buzz, Susie. We'll find a way out of this. Or my name isn't Eugene Thomas Hunter.
Not even your rippling torso can shield me from the horror.
Just think of that apple pie and those sweet stars and stripes, baby.
I fear the stars themselves are against us these days, son.
Who said that?
Blasted battalions. If it isn't old E.T. Hunter himself.
Colonel Thaddeus Jefferson.
Damn, you're looking well, son. Man, excuse the profanity.
Well, normally I wouldn't tolerate such a potty mouth, but when Armageddon's on your doorstep asking to borrow some sugar, I say, give him plenty of starch, Colonel.
Yes, ma'am.
At ease.
In the face of death rays? No time for at ease, Hunter.
You don't buy their we come in peace monarchy hate, Colonel.
I see it as I see it, boy. And these pronouncements of peace are as phony as my Aunt Bessie's front teeth.
Well, pearly whites or not, I bet Bessie ain't smiling today.
You can say that again, little lady. I figured doomsday would arrive to the sound of trumpets, not laser beams. We need you, E.T. Back on active duty.
No can do, sir. I gave up that life a long time ago. The dark days of light greens are well behind me. I don't snake my way through tall grass no more. I lay in it, and I look up at the bright blue skies.
Gene is a laborer on the Corman oil rig, hard-working and true blue.
A humble calling. The only darkness in my life is that sweet petroleum.
Didn't you hear, son? That's what these marauding Martians are here for. They're on a treasure hunt for our black gold, god damn it.
How objectionable! Our government would never sanction such a raid for oil, and we shouldn't have to deal with no cretins from the cosmos doing the same.
It's time to conserve some natural resources and kick some unnatural saucers.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you all other entities that snuck by security to be with us tonight. We got a great show for you tonight, folks. Now, normally I would say we got a show that is out of this world. But, seriously, folks, what do we make of all these flying saucers just buzzing around above our heads? How do we know that it's not Howard Hughes taking some jumped-up jalopy for a joyride? Hey, Howie! We've all seen the size of your bank book, okay? Oh, speaking of stars, I heard that Bob Hope and Bing Crosby are developing one of those new Road to movies. This time, it's a road to a different planet. That planet starts with the letter U. But because of the sponsors, I can't see it on my TV. I will tell you, though, the movie's called Road to Uranus. Everybody's talking about flying saucers. It's flying saucer this, it's flying saucer that. Now, when I hear the word flying saucer, I just think about how my mother used to react to how my father lost all the money at the dog track. Now, before I wrap things up, I just want to ask our wonderful guest, Veronica Summers, star of the new sitcom Summer Days, what she thinks about our alien guests.
They can beam me up anytime, buddy, except Thursday nights at 8, 7 Central.
Boy, ain't she a doll.
Oh, you, but there will be an actual Veronica Summer doll out later this year.
We got a great show for you tonight, folks.
Jumpy Jupiter? How is Superboy gonna get out of this one? Jumpy Jupiter, how am I gonna get out of this one?
No! No! Please! Don't vaporize me!
Keep your clothes to yourself, you cosmic creeps!
And please, God, from all those mean old aliens, protect Mommy and Daddy and my little brother Edward and my 2 dogs, Benji and Roger, and our democracy and the Constitution of the best country in the world, these United States, and my grandma Agnes, and my cousins Tabitha, Audrey, and Mary.
Summer days. Hello, Doris. I'm in a bit of a sticky situation.
Super glued to the credenza again, honey? It's twice a 1 week, honey.
No, it's something more personal. Trouble with men.
You should talk to your therapist about this.
Dr. Bechtel? Oh no, she and I never discuss men.
Okay then, go on.
I have 2 dates coming here on the same night. Do you know what this means?
2 burnt meatloafs?
Doris!
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin from our British correspondent, Alec Harvey.
Dear old Blighty has gone all flighty with an eerie extraterrestrial entourage taking a spacefaring sabbatical in our fair capital. We must retain our customary stiff upper lip against creatures that have yet to be seen. Do they even have upper lips, stiff or otherwise? Who can tell in these troubling and unprecedented times? It's not just good old London town that's being menaced by Martians or sat on by Saturn. There are reports of devastation worldwide. To Canada, here's something rather uncommon in the Commonwealth.
Reports are soaring in from around the region, eh? I can't believe all these flying saucers hovering en route.
They say the rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. But what if that rain is cosmic debris?
Es un horror. Es horrible, vienen desde arriba.
Give my irradiated regards to Broadway. Dangers to the sky, Daddy-o.
What unearthly horrors hover before me?
Even the stars of LA are super concerned with remarkable beings flying through the air.
Look, up in the sky!
These odious out-of-towners have taken a particular shine to the Emerald Isle, with Ireland being a target for their starry-eyed chicanery.
Moons of Mercury? Wait, does Mercury even have moons?
The aliens are showing no merci, merci beaucoup, or otherwise as they pummel Paris.
Ce sont des ovnis. On est en sécurité nulle part. Qu'est-ce qu'on doit faire? On n'a aucune instruction. Faut fuir vite.
Professor Trump, we must find some way to communicate with these creatures.
Talk to the aliens? I can't even find the words to talk to Mavis in accounting.
The professor's still giving you the runaround, Jean? All he does is talk in circles when what you want is a straight answer.
That's the problem with these eggheads, Susie Q. They get so easily scrambled.
My Aunt Jane used to say, the bigger the brain,
The bigger the pain. I heard that one before, Corporal.
It has been a number of days since the ominous oval shapes were first spotted, and they now clearly adopt a hostile posture. Initial attempts at communication with these otherworldly interlopers have failed.
All this talk of communication has reminded me. I sure hope my sister got my telegram.
Dearest Sandy, stop. I write these words in the shadow of a terror I never expected to know. Stop. I don't know if I'll ever see you or Mom or Dad ever again. Stop. I'm safe. Stop. I've met an amazing man who I believe is our last hope against this conflict from the cosmos. Stop. Maybe it's too late already. Stop, but I have to believe in the hope of humanity and the power of family. Stop, even when facing the greatest threat the world will ever know. Stop. Well, Penny, isn't that something? Didn't you hear she met an amazing guy?
You know, talk around the water fountain. Was that Ozzy Armstrong was gonna ask me to go steady?
What happened?
He got abducted by aliens 2 days ago.
I don't want to flip your lid, but I saw him doing the backseat bingo with Nancy Tucker last week.
What?
It seems one of the vessels also just took out the recently restored land section to the iconic Hollywood sign.
I've seen some bad movies in my day, but that's just way out of line.
Everyone's a critic, sir.
Tinseltown not safe from this spaceman scum? How am I ever going to be a movie star if Hollywood is wiped off the map?
They may come from the farthest stars, but you'll always be the biggest star in my sky.
Oh, Gene.
Oh, brother.
Go get him, boys.
We got amoeba here, and two. Their biology makes no sense. I've never seen cells like this before. Unless they're not
Carbon-based life forms.
Yes, exactly right, Mavis. I mean, Miss Wilson. That's carbon-based life form.
The base has been compromised. Multiple insurgents with ray guns that'll sizzle your steak faster than the 4th of July.
An alien invasion is no time to bring up Independence Day, Colonel.
Evacuate! Evacuate the base!
Yes, sir, Colonel. Right away. Evacuate the whole base. Colonel's orders.
We gotta get to the rendezvous point. Cover me, Jefferson!
This is the Venus. I'm trying, Hunter. I'm trying.
They got me, Colonel. Those little green men got this little green man.
Speak to me, boy. Where you been hit?
In all the places that count, sir.
Nonsense. I've seen worse at a Little League game.
I guess I wasn't cut out for the big leagues then.
Don't talk like that.
Ever been to Providence, Montana, sir? Prettiest darn place on earth. And I dare say prettiest darn place off earth, too. There was this malt shop called Buster's on Main Street. Or was it Healy Street? On second thought, it might have been on North Haven Street.
So, the shop, son?
I was gonna go back there and take my gal, Amy Jane, there when this was all over. My gal's a real peach. Get us a couple of chocolate sundaes. Dunk a dime in the jukebox. Play your favorite pop song while I pop the question.
And I'm sure she'll say yes, son.
Do you think they have chocolate sundaes wherever these alien folks hail from, sir?
Maybe. But none as nice as Buster's, I reckon.
Darn. Tootin'.
We can't let our research fall into their sinister, spacey hands. All I need to do is input the password and activate the auto-destruct. Miss Wilson. Mavis. You need to go.
I've balanced the books at this place ever since I left school. Did you really think that I wouldn't stick around for the final tally? We'll die, but at least we'll take those green monsters with us. What's the password, Professor?
M. A. V. I.
I can take it from here, sugar.
You know, this is the longest
I sure hope the professor's right in his research. This plan of his seems pretty screwy. For all his theorizing and his $100 words, I still feel like we've been shortchanged.
It's an act of faith, Colonel. Blind faith. There's a reason they don't talk about blind exact science.
I'm not saying the four-eyed square didn't know his onions, Miss Sullivan.
Susie's right. We need to have faith and love. The prof discovered that love is the one concept these insidious invaders can't understand. It hurts them, like acid burning their gray skin. So everyone, show your fellow man and woman love and appreciation!
Don't even think about it, cabin boy. I'll knock you for 6 so fast you won't even be able to count the 7 C's.
Hey, man, my humblest apologies. You know, you really know how to take the wind out of a man's sails. Okay, not the olive oil of my Popeye. Got it. Let's see what else is on the town.
Does that mean something as pure as love is just another weapon in some endless cosmic war?
Love was not the cannon here, Susie, nor was it the bayonet. Love proved to be the true universal language. And those words saved us all.
So quaint. Why would we use our ray guns when we have our jaws and our tentacles? These creatures had a very basic idea of invaders.
And the love as a repellent? What a cop.
They're coming!